Hi, Sherry, and this is an honor to work with you. I'm recording this on behalf of Sherry Edwards, and also I'm using material from Dr. Amy Yasko. Thank you, Dr. Amy. You had done a tremendous work in methylation and genetic testing, and I'm really honored to use your material to create an easy understanding of methylation pathways to help others, which was requested by Sherry Edwards. And, and it's a great honor to do this project. So, to understand methylation pathway, you need to understand there are four interconnected cycles. One is a methionine cycle, the other one is a folate cycle, the third one is the biopterin cycle, and the last one is urea cycle. And how does methionine cycle work? Methionine converts homocysteine to methionine, and undermethylators will have a problem here. People cannot methylate enough, then they would not be able to recycle the homocysteine into methionine. These are the people who would have high inflammation due to homocysteine, which would cause like blood pressure and other inflammation in the body. Also, some of the sub pathways can also create atherosclerosis. The second thing I do have a problem with methionine cycle is if people have wound, if they have a problem here, they would not heal because they need methionine to heal the wounds. So this is a quick wrap up of methionine cycle. The second one, which we understand, is the folate cycle. The folate cycle, if there is a mutation in MTR or MTHFR, they cannot process vitamin B12 or the folates, which is from the dietary sources. They cannot repair their DNA. In turn, what happens is they'll have more mutation and also nerve injury. It'll take longer to heal. Perineural connective tissue inflammation, they would have issues. The other thing is they'll have a higher production of thymidine, which causes the abnormal growth in the skin. You'd see some black spots growing, and the extreme variety is xeroderma pigmentosum, which is like an extreme form of difficulty in these mutations. And the other thing is thymidine, if there is issues here, melanoma, another cancer process would be a problem. The third cycle, which is biopterin cycle, will create gut serotonin, and it will break it down to tryptophan, dopamine, and other neurotransmitters in the brain, which resets the brain. And if in case they do have issues here, they'll have aggression, mood issues. Also, they'll have subtype, which is the glutamate to gamma aminobutyric acid balancing issues. So they'll have anxiety, as you see, issues of depression, and also tyrosine and tryptophan processing because they deplete it quickly. So they would have adrenal fatigue, thyroid issues. So fatigue and other symptoms would happen. The last one, which is the urea cycle, which is the curb cycle, which body is not detox that area, is we would be not able to cleanse our body well, and also the body goes into a mode where instead of producing ATP, the mitochondria produces more lactic acid. And interestingly, that's one of the things we are noticing nowadays for the lack of cell energy and cause for cancer too. So these are the four major things you need to understand about methylation issues.
Created using Powtoon.